All right, and we're right back. Welcome to the greatest radio show of all time. Hello, people. All right, today I shall be myself. It's been a long time since I've been myself. I've been Batman for a long time, but I'm trying to change gears here. Um, like I said, there's a method to my madness. There's a reason why I'm trying to do this, and personally, I think it's a brilliant move. I think it's very wise and very smart. But like I said, we have some people that, as usual, are just talking to talk on this network, and I need to correct them. And we need to address these issues. So hold on, I'm gonna drop the link. And like I said, if that individual, right? Because I don't need your validation, but if you want to come talk, as long as you'll respect the rules of my show, it's not an issue. But you will respect this show, okay? Because I'm not gonna restart the stream and do all that. So, the thing is, with someone like that, he'll come on the panel here, click the link, and then he won't talk like a normal person. He'll start getting all a little pep in his step and upbeat for no reason. Um, it's just immaturity. Okay, it's just what happens with people who, like I said, they don't have anything going for them. And like I said, you can't really deal with jealous and envious people. I mean, it never is going to work out, right? Especially for my benefit because, well, they want to be me, right? But I do want to address some things, right? Just real quick, couple of issues, things that you said, right? And first of all, I mean, he's in front of everybody, openly, concerned about me, openly. I mean, he's right there, openly stalking me. Okay. So, I mean, he's doing his show or whatever that I never really watch. Nobody really watches it who's real, right? But I listened for a minute because Steez ain't been going live. People ain't really been doing much because, well, I mean, most of YouTube, they all gave up. I'm the only one who made it at one, and they took all the fun on out of, their side of YouTube, because they were so adamant about, like I said, worrying about other folks instead of themselves, right? But here's the thing with your whole whatever ploy version of events, way you see things, none of it exists. Now, there's a link right there, right? I don't really know if I could bring you on this panel to talk or not. I don't really think that you can follow the rules because I don't think that you want to see me win. I think that's just clear as day. But first of all, when it comes to basketball and anything with music, I mean, why is it that this individual and these people, they can't just say the truth? Like, you don't dictate reality, brother. I mean, I'm the best musician in the world. It was never up for debate. It's been proven. It's over with. You're going to have to just deal with it and accept it like everybody else. You don't get special rules. So, like I said, I'm the highest ranked musician in the world right now. Always was. I was the same in the same position when I was in Green Bay. This is why I got targeted, why people worried about me. Because I was making tons of money. Okay, this is why those people overcompensate. We know who they are. We don't need to keep saying names, right? And they overcompensate and they get on here and pretend because, they make up stories because they're trying to emulate and copy me. They're like idol. And I'd rather people believe in God than, look at me as an idol. But at the same time, I mean, it's somewhat okay to look up to me and admire me, but it should be in a healthy way, right? So the deal is this: the music thing is a wrap. I mean, you can go ahead and give up on that, trying to say that things are something they're not. I mean, you're contradicting yourself. First, you were saying all these things that that don't exist, that I couldn't make music, this and that. And I mean, you could just hear, I mean, he's got some serious, serious issues. I mean, he's got some serious deep seated envy and jealousy going on. And this is where half the problems, if not all of them, have stemmed from is one individual and his jealousy and his mishaps, mostly with women. And they wanted to try to project his issues onto me, which is the craziest thing I've ever heard of because it's not possible. And that's what they found out and realized. Well, they still don't realize it because they're still trying, but it's not possible. It doesn't make coherent sense. But here's the deal: you need to work on accepting reality because musically, I mean, I'm the best thing walking. I mean, my music is amazing. And you make music not to critique it, but to hear it. If you really make music, you can hear music and you just enjoy it. I've never listened to somebody's track and started critiquing it until I started getting to this point. People who try to do that, it's just because they hear that it's amazing and they don't like the fact that it's amazing. Like all of them, they can't make music, but they'll be the first to give you advice. And that was what was so frustrating for me coming up in the game on my own, independently, as an actual independent rapper and artist, is that I'm sitting here and I'm topping worldwide billboards, charts, topping charts nonstop. And I got people like that just never have anything positive or real to say. And it just doesn't make sense. I mean, the one thing I know is music and basketball. Those are like the top things that I know, and now being Batman and of course, training in calisthenics and fitness. But I mean, when it comes to basketball, I mean, what is wrong with just showing some love and saying what it is? Like I don't care about it. I don't need it, but it's just odd that you always try to phrase a statement in a different light than what it is. And it's all fake laughter because it's trying to hide the jealousy and envy. I mean, listen, homie, I played basketball all over the nation. Okay. I played in jail in Atlanta. I told you all that when they arrested me in Bankhead. Remember? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The worst street in all of Atlanta, the most notorious drug street. I was at the wrong place, wrong time. Okay. And I was out there trying to survive on my own. And the world doesn't make it easy. Right. And I just got caught in a bad position. And I'm talking like they were really out there in the white tees. I don't have to explain. Y'all know how Atlanta is. I told you. And like I saw him duck into an abandoned building. I mean, I've seen a lot, right? So you can't tell me that, oh, you ain't from the hood. I mean, it's documented. It's public knowledge, right? So, I mean, like I said, I did all that, and I went back and forth with them verbally, and I won in the whole instance of everything, and I was the only one who stood up to the judge over there because everything's corrupt in Atlanta, and it's all one-sided if you're me. So I was the only one out of all them hardcore criminals and wannabe thugs that stood up to her and told her exactly what it was to her face. Right on the podium. Tyree Sneed got right in the podium and put the judge in her place verbally immediately. I didn't waste no time. I got right to it. And I exposed the truth that they had lied on me. Okay. And they couldn't do nothing about it. It was a big deal. I had dudes like right there when we were about to go in the courtroom, and they're like, I'm never going to forget your story, and it just showed the corruption, and like I said, I mean, it was a whole ridiculous situation. The point is this: things happen for a reason, right? But my whole issue is this: when I was in there, I was so I'm in jail in Atlanta, right? I'm locked up, white, with the actual, like the real gangsters from Bankhead and all that, right? They right next to me, and the one guy, he keeps claiming that he's Cassidy's cousin. Now y'all know Cassidy, right? See, these people, they love to coattail ride. You know, they think these people are really someone. They believe in nonsense. Like, don't nobody get paid no money at all, especially a quarter mil for rapping. It was all just to keep on trying to copy me, because at that time, when he did that rap battle, I had over $250,000 in the bank. So everything that Freemasons do is to copy me, but it's all lies and they'll never come close. And it's really absolutely disgraceful and pathetic. But the point is, Cassidy's so-called cousin, he could rap, right? I mean, I might have believed it. I don't know. I mean, he was a fairly good-looking dude, being honest. You know what I mean? Like, I can say that. You know, I can see who's in front of me, and he was a cool dude. But he was supposed to be the Don Dada of streetball basketball, and your boy here, I didn't have contacts. You meaning I couldn't even see that well. And just like you see me do everything, I mean, I won against him in basketball. I was undefeated in the jail in Atlanta, in the detention center downtown. That's a pretty big deal. I mean, for me to do that, to accomplish something like that, that's a pretty serious deal. Now, it may not be to other people in the world, but if you're from the street, that's pretty serious, man. I mean, you know, and at that age, I was young. You know what I mean? Like, I was barely like 17, 18. So, you know, I hadn't even grown up yet at all. So for me to do that, it really proved a point, you know, and I was undefeated in the jail, right? So, you know, the deal is this. When it comes to basketball, partner, trust me, there ain't nobody coming close to me, okay? It's not up for debate. I prove it on camera existentially, okay? And like I said, they've taken down a channel of mine before all these where I had hundreds upon hundreds, thousands of videos of me playing ball. And that was how I started on YouTube. Okay? Because, like I said, they get mad and they wanted to cover up the truth. And they think I don't know it was them, but I do. Right? And it'll come out in court. But the whole point is, yeah, man, you give me a basketball, bro. I mean, ain't nobody who could touch me, man. You know what I mean? I've been the best forever. And like I said, I'm stronger than everybody now, quicker, and I train harder. So it gives me an edge. But yeah, I mean, I've always been that dude. That's how I made my name growing up. You know what I mean? So I was always me, and I always outdid them. You know? And I mean, I'd outdo them right in front of their parents when I was younger, and the parents would get mad at them. You know what I mean? You gonna let him do you like that on the court? Like, because I was embarrassing fools on the court. Let's just get real. I'm talking about embarrassing. So, I mean, first of all, bro, you don't even play basketball. Number two, you can barely move. Okay? And you didn't even go through what you people did to me. So you have no excuse. Right? So, like I said, why can't it just be we talk about reality instead of, you know, some alternate universe that doesn't exist? I mean, you know, I can play. That's all you got to say. Just say the dude can play. And he even had to say it. He said, kind of looks like he almost can play. Almost can play. These people are silly. Almost can play, bro. I'm like arguably better than Michael Jordan. Seriously. Only thing I don't have is the hops. And when I get into it and I start working on it, which I'm about to do again, and that's what this is all about, switching gears. When I start working at it, my jumping gets better and better. And the more that I run games with them, which they ain't around here, but the more I run games with them, the quicker I get. That's not annoying at all. Hey, really? Is all this necessary? All these vehicles that claim to do construction, but there's never any construction going on. Can't be serious. So yeah, like I said, and y'all may not be able to hear everything, but it's loud over here, like super loud. So yeah, I mean, nah, bro. I mean, when it comes to street ball, bro, I'm a prodigy, man. There ain't nobody coming close. Nobody. I've done my thing all over the country. I'll do it all over the world. I'll prove that point easy. That ain't never a problem, even with what I'm going through physically. So, I mean, I mean, you don't play ball. What do you mean? I mean, if you could win against me in basketball, you're a serious dude. Like you should have had a scholarship, son, a long time ago. Because they definitely wanted to give them to me. I had coaches down here, and they had to politic it, and they'd go talk to the coach because the coaches wanted to recruit me, and they'd go lie about me like all y'all narcs do or whatever. It's always been the same deal. Try to hold me back. They were trying to offer me all sorts of scholarships and stuff. I came up against, the top recruits in the country, 6'9" dudes, the dudes they were recruiting to the Spurs, and I made them look silly. I mean, nobody could come close to me. It didn't matter who you were. I mean, you can ask down here. There's a school that was called MMA back in the day, right? I think before, man, that smells horrible. Yeah. I hope I'm not breathing all this, but I probably am. Nothing I can do. But yeah, it was called MMA. I think before like MMA actually came out, and they're a military school down here. And how you doing? I appreciate it, man. Do you want to come on the panel and talk? I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you coming here and you say this periodically. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, so what was I saying? Yeah, we used to play against MMA, and I don't know what it was. It was like I was just like the gift that kept on giving when we played MMA every time. I mean, every time that we played MMA, I mean, they had the worst day ever. Every time. I don't know why. And they had this one really tall recruit. There's always one, and he thought he was bad, and we kind of exchanged words before the games. He'd be in the field or whatever, and we were talking in the field. That's funny. And he was a tall dude, right? And he'd be kicking his gangsta stuff. I'd kick my gangsta talk. And, he probably, before he actually saw me play, he probably thought he was going to get away with it too. Probably thought I was nobody. Because you look at me, you think, oh, he ain't much. He ain't nothing. People vastly underestimate me. And I made him look silly. I was drawing fouls with him. Like, just because you tall and big don't mean nothing. I'm still going to win. See, that's that Jordan-like quality that I have. So, like I said, homie, I mean, when you fix your lips to say something that crazy, you got to back that up, partner. You know what I mean? And I mean, we know you can't back it up any other way but on here, and that's fine. But you got to back up what you said, because you said something about a street ball tour and that I was what you are clearly. How does that make sense? Street ball tour is right in front of your eyes, partner. See, it'll be right on video and they'll still try to deny it. Yeah, we don't do that. You got to make some sense. The street ball tour has been active the entire time. I just shut it down for a while and I started doing the Batman thing. Everything I've done has been successful. I do these things independently, okay? Off my own dime. That's not easy. Like right now, I got to see what I'm going to do today because I'd like to do a lot, but it's kind of late in the day. And I don't know if I'm going to get any of this done that I'd like to try to look into today. And they just make everything impossible down here. But one way or another, even if I got to wait a little and it takes some time, I'm going to get the ball rolling. And literally, because I need a new basketball is what I'd like to get. And they're also expensive. So first of all, if y'all can donate to help me get a basketball so I can get a good, clean one that's ready to go, that would help me. That would help me a lot because, see, that's all I really need right now is a ball. And then I can make my videos all day. Even if I do a lot of them by myself to start, I can do like tutorial videos, whatever, just y'all see me hooping around on my own, right? And then, like I said, if some people come out, then I can play games with them, whoever it is, and that's it. And no, I don't care who it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what they do immediately. Try to say, oh, well, the guys you playing, they're not up to snuff. I mean, everybody I play is some of the best players in the world. There's good players down here. I don't know what you're saying, bro. I mean, they put me up against anyone. It doesn't matter who it is. I mean, there's no one who can come close. I played in UTB down here. They have a gym when I went to college down here. Like I said, I had a lot of money at that time. Was going to school. I was huge. I was always working out. I'd wear the weight belt and work out with the weights. See, I don't get up and doing this a long time, right? But I was really mean back then. I used to really like back people down and it was pretty ugly. I was a menace when I was in college. Like I was scary. So it's like, how do I put it? I'm a lot more experienced now, but I was huge. I mean, I was taking proteins, and I had the money to afford all this stuff at the time, and I was younger, so I had a little more pep in my step. But now I'm probably stronger and smarter. I'm a lot more calm generally, unless I don't want to be. But yeah, the street ball tour 100% exists. What do you mean? I did the street ball tour all over the country, just like I told you I would manually. That was the point of it. And y'all were worried about it. I did it in Minneapolis. I did it down here. I did it in Austin. Where else? I've done it all over, man. I played games back in the day in Dallas and had highlights in Dallas on different channels that y'all shut down. I mean, remember when I had the guy hold the camera? I just walk into the gyms in Dallas and I'm like, here, can you film this? And they're thinking in their mind like, oh, I'm gonna front, and yeah, like they're really gonna take my camera from me, and they don't know who I am, that it would never happen. So I'm like, yeah, can you film this for me? And I just walk in the gym in Tim's and Timberlands, and they was laughing about it. They was making fun of it kind of, because they like, yeah, the white boy just came in here in Tim's. And then I start playing, and he's got the camera immediately, highlight reel. Immediately they lose their mind, and they all yelling, and they like, oh my goodness, like that boy can play. Like that's what I do. I'll just walk right up to you, give you the camera, and you're gonna see a highlight reel, guaranteed. People don't get the kind of person I am. Like I'm the real deal. That's why I came in there in Tim's. I was curling like 70, 80 pounds, like it ain't nothing. I mean, I've always trained harder than anybody. I'm the best athlete in the world. See, I know this. The world doesn't know this yet, but they should if they watch my videos. My videos all prove it. Every single time I play, it's like a highlight reel. I'm consistent, and that's all I got to worry about is staying focused and the consistency and proving my point. As long as I do well in the court, it speaks for itself. But yeah, what do you mean? I mean, there's tons of videos on my channel of me playing ball, and that's why I'm changing gears, because y'all don't watch the videos. Y'all just look at the ones that are new, like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna let y'all get away with that. No, nobody. I work too hard at what I do. So now I'm gonna bring back the old ones and make sure that y'all are watching them. Yeah, I'm gonna make you watch them. So because it's all part of what I do. So, I mean, like I said, I tried out for college, Brunswick out there in Charlotte, North Carolina. It was just a horrible town all around, but like I said, I was doing well out there. I was just kind of stationed there, and I'd go to Myrtle Beach, pick up chicks, take them back to my apartment, getting girls all the time. These people know that too about me, and that's why, like I said, like all y'all gonna talk to me right, you know who I am, dude. You know what I mean? It's just like with Christina. I don't feel anything bad about that situation. I just know that that's a real person, and they need to come talk. I mean, that's just not how you act with someone. I mean, you can come talk. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm not concerned about nonsense that's a waste of my time. I'm concerned about reality, right? So it's like when you got people trying to do stuff like that and they're trying to preoccupy my time, it must be for a reason, right? Like I said, people don't come into a temple if there's no gold in it. They're not trying, the devil's not trying to do this stuff unless you got some serious gifts. And they even admit it to me. I mean, they say it all the time. Just like they said, they're talking on a fake account, pretending, and they're admitting the truth. You're a living legend. You know, you, I saw you doing your movements, and it's like nobody could come close to you. I mean, these people know the truth, that I'm a prodigy and whatever, my destiny is sealed in gold. But it's like, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to make it through what I'm going through physically that they did to me. So it doesn't make sense. But all I can do is the best I can. And that's it. It is what it is. I don't lose either way. I've gone hard, and I've proven to be the toughest man who ever walked the planet. So, like I said, but with the tour, I mean, come on, bro. That's a street ball tour. I played all over the nation. Anybody who wanted it, they all lost. And I mean, bad too. The games that were close, you still see me come back, and you see how amazing I am. And I mean, I did a bunch of games like that before that, right? But I had people trying to prevent me from doing it, right? And like I said, those channels are gone, the videos are gone. It's not a big deal. Everything can be recreated and I come back better 9 times out of 10, but I mean, I always get to the point where I don't miss. Like I make every bucket, every basket, I don't miss. That's the point that I get to when I'm really, really playing consistently. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I mean, there's no debate on any of it. People know I got game. The tour was very successful, and now it can be ultra successful because I'm getting paid for it. See, that's the thing. Like, this is a monetized platform, so that's the whole goal. Y'all didn't get it. Like, why do you think half the reason why I was doing the Batman thing? Because I got to do everything I can to get your attention to the channel, and now it's like, okay, now I got your attention a little, and here you go. Now you're gonna see what I really do. Now you're gonna see who I really am. Right now, I got a platform. I mean, I could host Streetball games and people would watch, but I'd have to keep like the mic on mute probably because I got to protect my channel. You understand? If I just went and filmed games and put them up, people would watch them and it would pay me. It wouldn't matter who it was. You know what I mean? But that's not what I plan to do. I plan to do where I'm recording myself. You know what I mean? Which isn't that easy too, because I got to watch my phone and keep an eye on it and make sure it's not falling. But yeah, I mean, if I tell you I'm gonna revamp the Streetball tour this year, when have I lied? I mean, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I just don't get it, Like I said, I'm in a really good position, but it just makes everything so hard. Yeah. Hold on. But yeah, it genuinely makes everything so hard. And the reason why, like I said, is because none of these people here help. Like none of them want to help me. You know what I mean? I just need basic help with basic stuff. I need like a partner that wants to help. I don't mean like a partner like that. I just mean any kind of partner. Like I just need somebody that actually can help me do these things. And that's it. But like I said, nobody wanted to do that. That's why like I'm not anybody's friend because I realized real quick, ain't none of these people really my friend and they're none on my side. That's why you don't see me hanging out with people. They don't want to see me win. They never have. So I won on my own. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the reality is very sad, but it's still the reality, you know? So, I mean, like I said, I mean, they are super, super triggered impressed about me, my channel, my content, especially concerning the Batman thing and the Streetball tour. But if I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Now, I may not be able to do it just yet or right away, right? Because it's just not possible, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to figure this out. It's not going to be easy. I already know because I can already see how hard it's going to be, but we'll figure it out. And like I said, if I get that $1,000 bonus, that would be perfect for me because we really could get the show on the road like the right way. You know what I mean? Because then I got a little bit of cash and I can, probably try to travel a little bit, move around, and that's probably what I do is be mobile. But y'all just don't get how hard it is to do things by yourself, because then I'm definitely going to be operating off a little sleep, more times than not, more than likely, right? And then it puts me in other situations I don't want to be in, but I could try it, and then I get to move around and I just play Streetball and that's it, right? And do my content and make my money while I'm being mobile like Jason Bourne. That's how it is when I'm traveling. I'm manually making everything happen just like I am today. So it's not easy. That's number one. And we need donations. And you people just sit there. Like I said, I don't know what's up with Michael. He hasn't donated and I need him to. And the longer y'all take, like I said, the harder it makes everything for me. See, if y'all would just be donating, I could get so much more done. But y'all don't. And then y'all take like light years to send anything. So by the time you do, I'm already so far back in the hole that I can't climb out. You feel me? So it's like, it's not this difficult. I mean, I just need people that consistently want to donate some real money and support. You know what I mean? Other than that, all these people are upset because they can't talk to me, whatever. I mean, y'all need to just say how you feel, man. If you're trying to talk to me, I mean, just go ahead and talk. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, you know? Like, obviously, if somebody can't come here and present themselves, I'm not important, and they can't talk. This was the same thing back in the day. That's why it made no sense that they were fake complaining and whining, because they didn't do anything when I was in the predicament they put me in. You feel me? So it's like, if the other one came and tried to actually help me, which at least they did that, right? And maybe not with good intentions, but at least they came and tried to help. I mean, how can you sit there and say, oh, this and that? You know what I mean? I mean, like I said, that person gave me almost 2 to 3 grand over time in donations. I mean, yeah, they have major issues, whatever. Like, I mean, they're responsible for what happened to me. I'll never forget that. But, as far as forgiveness, it's for you, not for them. And like I said, I already forgave everybody. So I don't know what that nonsense is about. I mean, if you wanted to support and donate and help someone, you could have been done it. But I'm going to tell you what, if it's not like by today, it's going to be too late. You know what I mean? And I don't even want it because, like I said, I've got to get this show on the road. And that's the problem with y'all, is y'all just sit there. I don't have time for that. It's not an option. Like, we have to get this going right now, today. That's what y'all don't get. It has to happen immediately, because this is why I'm making these shifts, right? Because I know what I'm doing. But that's my whole point. Oh, those people could come talk to me. They could click a link. If they can't, that's their own personal issue. And that's the issue, is that's why good things, you're not getting good things, because you're just sitting there and not taking any action and not saying how you really feel. And that's it. Now everything else, I don't know about all that, right? Because, I mean, you've already basically made everything a complete joke, and I'm not that. I'm a serious dude and a real person. You know what I mean? But other than that, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I just know I don't have time right now. I need people to donate. Everybody needs to come up off the money. A lot of people still owe me, and we got to get this going, dude. Like, real talk. We got to make this happen now, like today. That's what y'all don't get. So, like I said, this is why it's so hard to get things done, right? Because the environment I'm in, because of the people, they're not trying to see me win. You know what I mean? And then, for somebody to sit there and talk and beg, they're literally begging. They're not monetized. They have no reason to be here, and they make more money than me in donations. That's crazy, man. You know what I mean? Like, I make more money in the long scheme of things, but that's just crazy, man. So y'all support people who literally make absolutely no sense and aren't in touch with reality. But the guy who's the superstar, imagine that, a network that does this. The superstar you won't give a red penny to. How does that make sense? So how would you think I feel? Like, nah, bro, we ain't gonna let it go down like that. Straight up, no, we ain't. Nah, bro, I'm the star, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, y'all were never real stars. Everything was fabricated and fake and lies. This is real, partner. Everything I'm doing is 100% official tissue and legit. So you're going to have to just deal with it. I don't know what else to tell you. You feel me? Because this other business nonsense, it just ain't going down like that. It ain't happening, dude. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I mean, first of all, if I'm going to relaunch this and do this, technically I need different shoes. These are not for basketball, and they're kind of big, right? They're all right for walking, though, which is why I got them, because I need them to walk, right? But I would need another pair of shoes. Everything is expensive, and every time I'm trying to get money collected on here, these people, they don't want to donate. And other than that, my Streetball name at this point, I'm not really doing the Batman thing. I mean, if people want to use that at some point, that'd be cool. But like, I'm using the Bill Collector, and I'm using Sham God. Those are my little Streetball aliases. You feel me? And then I'm sure Batman will get thrown in there because people know me like that already. So, but yeah, I like the Bill Collector, man. I think that's perfect for me. The Bill Collector. The Bill Collector. Oh, that's awesome. But, and I mean, it goes with what I'm trying to do, collect the bills. right? Collect the money. We try to make money, baby. You know, that's the thing. People see it. They see my vision, and they didn't want to see it. They like, man, they try. They wish they was like pulling the Ray Charles. They don't want to see my vision. They're seeing it now, and everything I said come to fruition, and they ain't happy about it. Good, good. This is what the real ballers do. They launch full on street ball tours whenever they want, and fund them independently. I'm just saying. Isn't that what the Ball family did? You know, Lamar Ball and all those people? Yeah. And they ain't ballers. And his sons are not good at basketball, bro. I'm way better than them. Hold up. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, we just gotta, I don't know, we gotta try to figure it out, dude. You know what I mean? Because, like, right now, it's just everything is made impossible, man. I'm telling you, these people don't get how hard everything is for me. Like, these people here make everything impossible. Seriously, I mean, and I mean totally impossible. I mean, it's unbelievable, honestly. You know what I mean? So I don't know, bro. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna have to figure it out somehow and try to get this show on the road. You know what I mean? I mean, you got to understand the gym here is so ridiculous. Okay, and this is where these people stalk me at. They let them do that. They let them join just to try to stalk me, so they because they think I won't go there or something. Like, if I want to get a membership, I will. But for what? Like, they don't really offer anything. You know what I mean? And like, there's always somebody being envious and jealous, just like y'all. So what's the point? Like, I'm thinking about it. I'm considering it. If I do it, I'm not going to tell you anyway, right? So I mean, because it's none of y'all's business. But the point is, they won't even provide you a basketball no more. Like, that takes away like the whole purpose of it. You feel me? Like, yes, 100%. I'm not here for you. I'm not here to do what you want. They don't ever seem to get that. I'm here for me, right? Those same dudes stalking me, they filming videos in that gym, and they ain't telling them nothing about it. So what's that about? See, it's different rules for different people. It's always discriminate. Right there, that could be a lawsuit. Do y'all understand that? You know what I mean? And then with them stalking me too and using that as a way to do so, that's a lawsuit. Like, you know what I mean? So, like I said, it's just very odd. People's behavior, the situation is weird. And like I said, they don't even provide you with a basketball. Like, if you're not going to even provide me with a basketball, I'm supposed to bring my own. Like, that's pretty rough, dude. For me, like, I have to do a lot just to do any of that. So that's pretty hard, that I have to carry around my own basketball. I mean, it's all good, but, that's money, bro. Basketball is going to cost you probably like 30, 25 plus at least, probably more now. They're expensive, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, I need a brand new one. I need one that's ready to go and clean and good. You know what I mean? I can't be dealing with nonsense. So I don't know. And the thing is, if it's not a good one, it's not going to last and it's not going to work. You feel me? So for me personally, I don't understand it. But like I said, yeah, my street ball tour was extremely successful. Right. And now I'm trying to launch it all over again this year, hopefully. I'm not really in that much of a rush. We have nothing but time, but I'd like to get something started with it if I could. You know what I mean? Because it's a big deal for me. It changes the game for me, and it gives me a way to make content. And I bet you I'll end up doing a lot more views with this possibly than even with the Batman thing in the long scheme of things. Because people watch basketball, people watch street ball videos, like people want to see what I do. And like I said, I'm the best in the world. I'm the best point guard in the world. Like the bone collector dude, he can't come close to me. Professor would never even he would he I mean, Professor's nowhere near me. That's what, so like this pretending stuff, I mean, I'm not gonna put up with that, bro. You know what I mean? Professor is he's too skinny, he's too weak, he's frail. I mean, he ain't quick enough, he ain't good enough. I mean, I'm just being real with you. He couldn't come close to me. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know what y'all are telling yourself or where y'all get this stuff from, but yeah, that stuff works with, and it's crazy because that's what he does. So you can't role reverse it because that's all he does. Is he goes up against people that don't know how to play, and then he still loses like consistently. Like I don't think I've ever lost ever, especially like a one-on-one. I don't think I've ever taken a loss. Not saying it couldn't happen, especially when I haven't played in a long time, but I don't think I've ever lost. Like ever, not in a one-on-one. I think maybe one time I did, and then I played again and made sure I won. You know what I mean? Like if I lose, it's a big deal to me. I'm harder on myself than anybody's going to be on me. You know what I mean? So like I can't deal with losing. You know what I mean? That's one of my issues. And I got a what do they call it? Inferiority complex the size of Mount Crumpet, meaning that I can't be inferior to nobody. That's how I'm made. I'm proud of who I am. That's what makes me me. Right? The question is, are you comfortable being you? Right? Because that's what a lot of people have issues with, especially on this network. Right? So, like I said, I mean, that's what I want to do. I'm trying to get the show on the road and do the real thing and hopefully have some fun and, just enjoy myself. But these other people, I don't know what their deal is. Genuinely, I don't understand it. I don't get it. But it is what it is, man. To each his own, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you got to understand how many blockades and roadblocks have been put up for me to accomplish anything. I mean, it's like that's why I just have to become all out Batman because I have to literally be Batman just to have a normal day out here. That's how hard everything is. I've never seen a setup like this. It makes no sense, but it's all good. I'm getting the benefits of the situation, and at least I don't have to be around all the people I don't want to be around. Real talk. I got that going for me. So because I definitely don't want to listen to their nonsense. You know what I mean? But no, I mean, as far as street ball basketball, I'm the best player the Valley's ever seen for sure. I've proven that time and time again. Like we've had meetups, man. I've seen maybe one dude down here before. He's a white dude that can really play, but he ain't messing with me. He could jump better than me, like he can dunk and everything, but I've just never needed to. I'm still better than him. I'm better than everybody. I'm just being honest. Like I don't have to dunk, bro. If I get where I can dunk, I'm gonna really be on another level. You feel me? And that's just the honest truth. So, like I said, it is what it is, man. Things cost money. People got to step up and help me. And if they're not going to help me, I mean, it's just going to make it that much harder. And I highly doubt they are. So we'll see what's up, Hold up. Drink some of this water. It's hot out here. Why? It's hot as hell today. Great. Uh, uh, uh. But let me think. How else do I put this? I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what else to tell y'all, man. I mean, end of the day, it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. But yeah, like I said, the street ball stuff will definitely pay me handsomely. Once we get the videos going right with that. Um, First order of business is I just need the basketball, man. If I got the basketball, then like I said, I can play like pickup games if I have to with whoever the hell comes out. Um, so I don't know. That's the first thing, and I just don't know how hard it's going to be. I don't know if I'm going to want to spend the money. That's the thing. Like that's my issues. Like these people just continue to do the same thing over and over towards me, and like I'm not happy about it. It's really weird. You know what I mean? So all y'all got to do is donate, bro. I mean, come on, bro. Basketball costs about $30, bro. Why should I have to come out my pocket for stuff like this, man? When I've been this successful with my business, it don't make no sense. They making me do everything on my own, but everybody else, they couldn't even get a successful channel, but they paying them. Come on, son, you can't be serious, bro. Like real talk, bro. And I'm the good person here. That's crazy, son. You know what I mean? But like I said, it is what it is, man. Let it. I don't really have an issue with it. Let do what you do, because I keep on winning and I keep on doing it all by myself. And that's my issue, man. I ain't doing things by myself no more. Real talk. Like I need a girlfriend or something. I need somebody with me. Real talk. And just for that, like look straight up, bro. I'm tired of doing everything by myself. I need a girlfriend that like works out or something that can carry stuff. Like real talk, bro. I need me a chick. Like they gotta help me. This is ridiculous, son. Like real talk. You know what I mean? And then y'all are missing out on your own. Like I said, all y'all can come talk. If somebody ain't talked to me, well, I was never in a relationship with nobody. I was never in a relationship with nobody. They can't even let me talk. Come on, son. Well, that doesn't exist if I couldn't talk. Like I said, the link's right there. What's the excuse? Like, come on, bro. You want to take years and years and years to have a conversation? That's crazy. Feel me? Like, I don't get it. And then, like I said, like it doesn't make me look anyway. Everybody knows that I don't have those problems, so I don't understand. No, like I said, I let y'all do what you do and say these things that don't exist, and I stay making my money and my bread and working on my business and doing what you won't do, right? Because I work hard, and then y'all get upset because you like, oh, now he's got the results. Now he's produced the results. Like, yeah, you got to work hard. Takes hard work, man. You know, and the truth is, ain't nobody gonna help you or give it to you or hand it to you. And that's the thing. When they enable y'all with them little donations, they're just enabling your behavior. You ain't gonna save no money. You're just gonna spend it on nonsense, and you probably got habits. And that's what's crazy to me. People will give money to people with habits, which like should be a crime, but they won't give me money when I have none of those issues and I've got real goals. That's just crazy, right? I think that's crazy. I think that's ridiculous, son, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, me personally, I don't know. I just don't get it. But yeah, the street ball tour was amazing, man. Like I said, my consistency is amazing. I'm a lot better than Steph Curry. I'm tired of hearing his name or about him because he doesn't exist to me. He's nobody. And I don't know what else to tell you, man. I'm a lot better than him. You know, like I said, I could dominate the NBA. I mean, dominate for real. And that's what I've always looked like, an NBA player. I'm tall, I'm in good shape, and I'm a point guard. Point guards usually aren't even my height. I'm 6'2" about when I stand up straight. I know I'm over 6'1", you know? So I mean, I don't know. I don't get it, you know. But yeah, like I said, when I was at the college in Brunswick, I went over that situation. Like I said, that was just pure discrimination. And I did the tryout. I made the dude look silly. I was better than everyone. I was hitting three pointers from almost half court, and he just wouldn't take me because of that issue, because of what and who I am. You know what I mean? And it was a big deal at the time because I did a bunch of training and I drove all the way out there, actually from here to North Carolina on the coast, like straight up there. I went right up there and I started going to college, enrolled when I was tired and everything. And you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, when the tryout came around, everybody knew I was the best player. Like I said, the dude Mook on the team, he was from New York, and he even told the coach. He told the coach, he was like, bro, he's played like every player on our team one on one and defeated him. He's like, if he was on our team, we'd actually be winning these games. And the coach still wouldn't listen because he just didn't want to see me on the team at all. And he knew I was better than everyone. And they only had like the one dude on the team, you know what I'm saying, without me explaining it. And I think it's because like his parents were probably like paying the guy under the table or something like that. It's always some kind of corruption and injustice. You know, that's why I do what I do, man. I'm used to it. Things ain't never been fair, and we still win. Feel me? But other than that, I don't know, man. I'm excited about it personally, to be honest. You know, I just would like to have the money and the actual budget to get it going the right way and accomplish what I want to accomplish and do what I want to do. You feel me? That's all that I want, because I mean, it's just, I don't know. Without the bread and out the money and the capital, I mean, it's just really, really hard and impossible. And that's just the honest truth. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Hopefully things will start to look up here like God promised and said. I don't know. Maybe some money will come in. I have no idea, bro. But I know for one, I definitely need that $1,000 bonus. I know that much. I needs that because that's gonna change the game for me. You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing. I just don't understand. Like Christina, whoever that is, like I said, I mean, it seemed like they kind of wanted to help me, kind of. So I just don't get it. Like I said, I didn't say anything. I didn't change anything. I didn't do anything. I mean, like I said, you left where we talk, the group that I made for us to talk. You left that, right? And that right there shows that's the devil. I've seen it every time. I've seen y'all do the same thing, and y'all think I can't catch on. Man, I got God with me, bro. Anytime that they're moving around on the internet, like moving the location of conversations and stuff, first of all, that's a felony. It's a crime. You go to prison for it. And second of all, that's the devil. That's what Satan does, trying to be deceptive. Like, for what? See, that's the thing. They've been sitting there this whole time, right? And I don't even know who I'm talking to. Man, that's prison time, bro. And like I said, it's not even a big deal. What have you accomplished? Nothing, and you won't. Feel me? So, like I said, in court, all that stuff comes out. You understand? And nothing you talk about is court admissible. None of it. You understand? Because you're literally trying to obtain stuff illegally. You see what I'm saying? So people got to learn the law, man. That's all I could say on that. I ain't worried about that nonsense. You feel me? And like I said, I know what I'm doing. Feel me? So yeah, like I said, it is what it is, man. And that's why, I mean, can you imagine just sitting there every day and I don't know who I'm talking to and they lying about who they are? They going to prison and they trying to just say things to me to like, are you serious right now? Like what? And none of those things made any sense. That's how you can start to figure it out and tell, like, that's what y'all are super obvious, like, because you keep trying to say things that don't exist. Like, what is that? I don't get that. Feel me? But yeah, nah, man, you give me a basketball, bro. I mean, ain't nobody seeing me, man. I've been doing this a long time, bro. Like I said, I played at Hurt Park in Atlanta. You can look that up. That's a rough place. That's where I met Curtis Snow, that is on that does that movie Snow on the Bluff. Um, I mean, he was right there. He got into some stuff right in front of me. Watched the whole thing. I'm pretty positive that was him. It looked just like him, you know. So if not, he got a twin running around Atlanta. And like I said, I think at one point too, I think he stuck his hand in my car. The same dude, because he's like he'd be downtown, bro. Like real talk, he was downtown, and he always his eyes were always like bugged out. I mean, he's a crazy dude. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Yeah, nothing happened. He just stuck his hand in my car when I was driving, and I just whatever said something verbally and flipped like I do, and that was it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's a weird individual, but yeah, that was the thing too. I mean, for that other one to entertain that, like, yeah, like I'm gonna pay him, like, oh yeah, he's got an agent and all this stuff. Man, miss me with that, boy. That dude is still broke, man. Curtis Snow and all them people, they don't know how to get money. That's the whole problem. They can't even deal with their history or their reality. How are they gonna make money? You know what I mean? That was just crazy. What I heard yesterday was nonsense. That was crazy, man, to be sitting there and they can't just show some love to my music when you sitting there saying the music is good and you just can't handle saying it. Like that's just crazy, bro. Then he ends the show talking about I'll hop on a track with Tyree Sneed before I hop on a track with you. I mean, hop on a track, you're not an artist. What the hell would I look like having you hop on a track with me when you don't have a platform, sir, right? You don't have an identity. Nobody knows you. You can't rap. I mean, listen to your tracks. You're not rapping, you're talking, and this is the actual truth. So you try to role reverse it. Like you can talk up a storm over there, but you will never be near me in any category or in my position. And this is why you're so upset. You think it's about talking. I mean, you've talked a whole lot, man. That's all you seem to do is talk. I'm not talking, man. Everything I do takes action. It takes hard work. You feel what I'm saying? You could talk basketball, but playing it is a whole nother story, right? Right? You could talk about doing 80 pull-ups, but actually doing it is a whole different story, right? Nobody's ever done it but me, right? Okay. So I'm not trying to hear what you're talking about, son. And it's just that simple. Feel me? Like I said, people forget, man, I'm a grown man. I'm a grown adult, bro. I ain't got time for them games. Feel me? So yeah, what would I look like promoting you? And I'm nice enough. I might have done it. I might have tried to give you the opportunity, like I have tons of people. And what do they always do? They don't take advantage of the opportunity. Then people don't ever want to do nothing, man. Just being real, bro. They ain't never wanted to accomplish nothing or do nothing. They just want to sit there and talk. And I ain't here for that. I'm just being real, bro. Like, I don't have time for it. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. You want all that. Like, when you even talk to someone like that, they act like they're just basking in your attention and like everything slows down. Like they don't know how to function. Like, dude, it's real quick. Like, it's easy, like quick and easy. Like, what do y'all want to do? You want to do a track? You want to hop on the track? We do the track. We get the track printed. That's it. I make my tracks in like 5, 10 minutes, man. I have more output than any record label in existence. Is you serious, homie? You people watch me because I'm a superstar because of who I actually am. See, I'm not the one on here acting. You are. That's really who I am. You know what I mean? So it's like they want to be me, first of all. Like I said, what do I look like hopping on a track, so to call it, with somebody who's nobody? That just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. Okay? Here's my response. I want to come up with a good response for that. Here's my response. Right? I'll hop on a track with any rapper who actually has an identity in this game before I'll hop on a track with any of you. You understand what I'm saying? Because the people that you talk about, we know that circle, ain't none of them ever sold one unit. Like I said, they don't make music. They have potential to make music, kind of, but they don't make music. They make tracks about stuff that literally nobody would want to hear. So it's like, I told y'all, start making real tracks, right? I mean, come on, bro. We tried that with the Ping one even. I even tried to sign Ping one to the record label, right? And Ping one couldn't do it. He can't record a track, a solid track. You know, and y'all act like I need them. No, I offered them opportunities because I saw they needed help. That's what happened every single time. Come on, bro. I was pulling up in the hood in College Station in a Porsche, bro. I just paid $25,000 for, and I was pulling up in the hood with the Porsche, and they were giving me whatever brownie points and stripes for that because they was like, man, he just pulled up in the Porsche with the top down out here, and they were all out there, like what, 30 of them? Remember that? I did it on camera, I think, and I pulled up, and like 30 of them came out, right, and they surrounded my car and I was right there in front of them just talking to them. Like, that's how you know somebody's not scared and they really from the hood. So it's like, then I offer them the opportunity, and we had something. Like, I could have built a real team with them. Like I said, they wanted to be petty. You had one dude asking me to go get him McDonald's because I had tons of money and they were struggling. It's like, that's not really my issue though. They were packed into a poor motel out there in College Station with like 5 people per room or more. Feel what I'm saying? So, like, I understand a little more so now, I think, than at the time I was busy with all these women. Real talk, because I was with women 24/7. Yeah, I'll just be straight up with you. I've always been with women and different women. So like I was dealing with so many women at the time, like it was unbelievable. So I didn't even have time for them. I didn't even worry about them because I'm all caught up in my own mess, right? So that's number one, right? And then number two, like I said, yeah, he's like telling me to go get a McDonald's, and I G checked him and told him what was up in front of all of them. They ain't do nothing, right? And then, like I said, we do the track. They try to take me off of the track. How you gonna take me on my own project that I'm funded? That's just silly, right? And the dude out there in College Station, the one, he wanted to be something so bad, and he was always with his little fake smile and his silly stuff. And what's crazy to me is, this is what I'm saying. Your new generation of so-called women, when I say this, I really mean it really seriously, because a dude like that, who's a joke and don't look anywhere near like me, like those people will never look like me. Like, I'm super handsome. I look good. You feel me? They ain't built like me. They ain't nowhere near me. And a girl nowadays will talk to them and deal with them before they talk to me. And that's the thing, that I'm not mad about it at all. I just don't understand it because it doesn't make any sense. You see, and this is why I say so-called women, because they ain't women. Because, see, a woman is going to make the right decision. Who would you want? Would you want a guy who sits there and begs on YouTube and talks about, his girlfriend Phoenix, that that nobody feels the way you do? I mean, if you feel whatever, that they look good, I mean, whatever, that's your position, but nobody else agrees. And when you're talking about it, literally, it kind of made me sick yesterday, being honest. It literally made me sick to my stomach, being honest with you. Please don't do it anymore. And whatever your preference is, it's clearly odd, and that's your deal, but it's not ours, and we don't want to hear it, being honest. And I'm not talking about just him, I'm talking about everybody, but I'm just saying, you know, I mean, if a woman was a woman, they gonna make a solid decision that's gonna make sense. You know what I mean? Like I said, they'll talk to a dude like that who, I mean, is completely devoid of knowledge, isn't good looking, isn't handsome, isn't intelligent, isn't smart, has no money. Like, what is the point of that? And then they just sit there. Y'all just sit there and you act. I'm talking about so-called women, especially in the new generation. They a joke. They'll sit there and they'll act like they make sense or like it's okay. Like, bro, I'm just not with going backwards. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I take it personally. I don't care what women do. I'm from the bottom of my heart. I could care less what y'all do because I've never cared. That's the thing. People want to tell me I feel some way. I don't. Like, nah, bro. Like, God put me on this planet, bro. Like, women are here for me, literally. They ain't here for you. They here for me. Because, like I said, I'm the handsome man. Women got some kind of issue going on where they blind to reality and they all delusional. Like, they could do whatever they want. I don't have time. And they a dime a dozen. I mean, there's plenty of fish in the sea. You feel me? So, like I said, if you sweating that, that's your own personal issue. Kind of seems like you sweating them. I'm not sweating that. I don't even waste my time. I don't even talk to them. Real talk. I don't pay that no attention. I don't care. You feel me? Like, genuinely, I don't care. I'm focused on me, bro. I care about money right now at this point. You know what I mean? Now, back in the day, I don't know what I cared about, but like that was just me being genuine. If I have a partner, yeah, I'm gonna be genuine with them and treat them right and love them. I would never feel any way but proud of that. So, like I said, everything with Christina, I'm proud of. Everything with these other individuals that whatever I've quote unquote been with, I'm proud of. So, what's up? I'm the way you're supposed to be, right? And that's it. Other than that, you ain't telling me nothing. But like I said, the so-called women, especially the new generation, I mean, like I said, it's a complete joke because they'll literally sit there and they'll just dance around, right? And like I said, most of them, they don't even like guys. I don't think any of them do, honestly. Like, so, I mean, you can't see the trend. I mean, like I said, it happened because there's no love in these relationships. These relationships are convenience ships and they're built off of what? The same thing that they're doing on here. This like envy, jealousy, bonding stuff and weird stuff. Like, yeah, that's why everybody's odd and weird now. You understand what I'm saying? I can't deal with an individual like that. If you don't have your mind right and you ain't trying to go places, I'm not going to waste my time talking to you at all. I don't care how good some woman looks. What that doesn't mean anything to me. You know what? The only thing that matters to me, the first thing I'm gonna do is look at her. I'm gonna say, "Okay, you look good. All right, cool. Big deal. Who cares?" Right? And like, there's tons of women that look good in the world, bro. That means nothing. That's not even marketable anymore, right? So it's like, first thing I'm gonna do is look at you and see that. Okay, cool. And then you're gonna have to talk to me, and they never take the initiative anymore, right? Because I'm not going. Why would I go out my way for something that has no value and no worth? See, that's the thing. They want you to do everything and talk to them. Why? So you can keep on sitting there and pretending? So you can try to say no or pretend this and that to make your ego feel better when, like I said, like all of their moms were going after me? Are you serious right now? Like I said, bro, I've been with more women than anyone who's ever walked on the face of this planet. You know what I mean? The new generation is just silly. Like, I won't waste my time. You know what I mean? So it's like I said, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, that's going to be the first thing I look at, right? And then the second thing I'm going to look at is, okay, like, what are you bringing to the table? Like, what do you have going for you? And I don't even care about that because you don't really have to offer me much of nothing, but you got to be willing to try to help me and support me. That's all. You just got to be there for me and actually want to be by my side through everything and like right behind me, right next to me. You know what I mean? And do this as a team. That's all I want. I just want a partner that we can work together as a team. You feel me? But genuinely. And these people, they get in their feelings. That's why they sit there typing because I'm not dealing with them. There's plenty of people in the world, bro. I meet people, strangers every day. I meet people out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Sometimes people run up behind me and scare the hell out of me, and I don't even know who they are. You feel me? Like the other day. You know what I mean? So it's like, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? That one lady, whatever, the one chick, she bought me that meal the other day. You remember that? You know what I mean? She went out of her way to talk to me. I wasn't talking to her. I was asking the dude what the price was, and she was like, "You hungry?" And she bought me the plate. You can say what you want, but it says something. I'll tell you straight up. Y'all can sit there and pretend, but it says something whether they like it or not. It makes a statement of something. You know what I mean? And like I said, my whole deal is I could care less either way. The thing is that you all care more than me about everything. I'm not really the guy that cares about much of anything. I don't. Y'all don't know me. So like I said, they think they know me, but they know nothing about me. And I've changed so much that I'm a whole different person now. So it's like, I mean, literally, I've transformed. So it's like, yeah, y'all would not have a clue what I'm on now. You feel me? Like I said, basically, if you ain't an asset, I ain't trying to talk to you. You know what I mean? Real talk. If you ain't an asset, meaning you ain't gonna get me where I need to go, I'm all right. Seriously, because I understand what the world is now. The world is a business. Am I not right? Somebody tell me when I'm wrong. I'm speaking from my heart. You know what I mean? Y'all can whatever talk up a storm type nonsense. That's fine, but you hear what I'm saying and you know it's true, right? Like I said, just type into type. There's no point in that. Like that's the issue right there. If you're gonna waste time, I mean, how are you gonna be successful? I don't get it. I don't have time, bro. I'm gonna sit here and keep on winning. Feel me? I love my new logo on here. I'll tell you that. It's a cool little logo. Let's see here. What time is it? Trying to see what's up. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, my last venture with that food truck went amazing. I was balling out of control in Austin, and like I said, everybody was what up there, envious and jealous. It's like it's already so hard enough to try to make a living doing anything, and then you do, and you got to deal with people all day, and they're all weird. I mean, if you could understand and fathom, I'm just telling you the truth. I don't know why y'all always try to spin it to say something that doesn't exist. Like I'm perfect, ain't nothing. I don't have any issues. I'm perfect. I'm not the problem. Clearly, do you know how many girls' numbers I got when I was cooking? Bro, I ran a food truck on Rainy Street, homie. It's the most active like lot there is. And that's where the one I'm trying to take over and like get my own trucks where I run that whole lot. I'm gonna take over that lot if I get this bread and get the money. I'm just gonna buy it all out. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know how many chicks numbers I got? And I'm gonna tell you something too about that. If I got the money, like let's say God blesses me with the money, right? And I get a bunch of bread, like the inheritance they stole, all that. Do you understand that women in Austin, I could take the money, go to Austin, buy out that lot or whatever, figure out how to get a truck just running in there. That's all I need. If I got a truck running and I own it, that's all I need. Like every chick, I mean, they were already like talking to me and whatever, but every chick would be clamoring over me out there because that's what they care about. See, that's the thing. They only care if you own something and they have it backwards. I made more money than the owners. See, those girls missed out. This is what I'm telling you the truth. And y'all don't want to hear it because you're too busy trying to tell yourself an illusion that doesn't exist. You know how many chicks numbers I got out there? I'm talking thousands. And I'm talking like every day I was probably getting hundreds of numbers. I'd have girls come up and tell me all sorts of crazy stuff, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and like I said, and do you know how many I actually like spent time with? Zero. Zero. You know what I mean? Now there was girls I met through other means that I spent time with, right? But I never did it. Okay. I never spent any time with them. I didn't hang out with them ever. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, how do I put it? I mean, they all would give me their number, right? And then most of them were traveling, so they were tourists, so they'd be like leaving the next day anyway. So that was half the problem, right? But that's my whole point. Then why give me your number? You see what I'm saying about so-called women? It's a real valid point. They don't think. There's no point in giving me your number if you're going to leave tomorrow. If you're giving someone your number, it's because you're trying to establish a real connection. So see, they don't have any priorities. Their priorities are to do what? Travel and, oh, I want to look cute and travel. What does that do? That's not going to get you rich. If you're going to get rich, you need to be a man. It's like go to any club. They'll sit there and lie to you. Oh yeah, I pull in this much money a night. Don't none of them girls working in a club make no money, bro. I've been in tons of them, a lot more than y'all. I'll tell you that. And I've been in the real rough ones, the bad ones. And I know everything about everything. I know every aspect of how they work, everything, bro. Feel me? If you ever go out to a club, I'm the guy you want with you because I lived that life for real, bro. I used to run everything in there basically, like real talk, at least with the women, especially. Are you serious? What? That was my whole lifestyle when I was a teenager was clubs. That's all I did. And I'd go in there and immediately, like, I'd come with one and then have others trying to talk to me. You know what I mean? That's all I ever did was spend time with women. I'm just telling you the truth. How many times do you have to repeat yourself if it doesn't exist? Does that make you feel better projecting? Okay. Like I said, I don't have time to respond to you anymore. This is a professional network. I won't be responding moving forward. Like I said, that's why it doesn't make sense. So like I said, all these women, right? They don't make sense. If they made sense, they'd be following me around literally. They'd be all clamoring over me, worried about me and what I'm doing. Nowadays, they're worried about what I'm doing, but they're worried about it in what? Not a positive light. They don't want to see me win. So, like I said, they're all against me, and that's perfectly fine. I don't have any issue with that. I'm cool with that. Be against me, but that doesn't change how I feel about women, right? It just changes how I see you and how I see reality because I see what you're on. You understand? Why would you want a partner that's against you? I'm just saying. Why would you want that? I don't want that. Y'all can have it, homie. I'm good. You can have that nonsense. I'm all right. I don't want it. I'm being real when I say that. I don't want none of that. That's problems I don't need. And yeah, that's my whole deal. Like, and imagine. I mean, just the level of entitlement is insane. Imagine like sitting there and lying to someone and trying to get whatever you can get out of somebody that has all the value in the world and you can't see their value because you can't even see yours. Is that not the reality? That's the reality, man. Seriously. Hold on. What happened to the other one? But yeah, bro, I don't know what the purpose is of coming over here to just type and to act. I mean, like I said, I won't be responding to anything. We're not going to have a conversation, and that's it. You projecting, talking about yourself is exactly that. That's all it'll ever be. It's as far as it goes. It doesn't mean anything to me, right? So moving on, like I said, the tour was extremely successful. Everything that I've done has been successful. I'm a boss. Everybody loves me. That's somebody that's real, right? I choose the company I keep and the people that I deal with. And I mean, like I said, y'all act like there's so many people out here. Bro, this is a ghost town, especially now because of all that stuff going on in the country. These people are afraid to even like go to certain places now, like restaurants and markets. Do y'all understand that? It's making the news, okay, because of all the stuff happening, and y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. So it's like, I don't know what you mean, bro. I don't really talk to that many people. I kind of stay to myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not worried about that. I'm not here for that. Let's see here. Now, my content, I'm here for that. I'm here for that all day. You know what I mean? I mean, look at them, bro. Like, they all going by right now. Can't one of them offer me a ride? Sometimes people do, but I mean, that's pretty crazy, bro. You know, I'm just saying, like, that's like nuts. Like, that many people driving and they can't have a common courtesy to be like, hey, yo, do you need a basic ride? That's it. You know what I mean? It's no big deal. You people make a big deal out of everything that doesn't matter. It's not a big deal, man. I'm in a good position, man. I'm glad that I don't drive. Real talk. And I see stuff happen all the time, and it's never positive with people who drive. I see it happen almost every day. Real talk. All it is, then you got to pay for insurance, right? You got to pay for insurance. You got to pay for car insurance. You got to pay for gas. You know what I mean? You got to pay for oil changes. I mean, it sucks, man. It's too much maintenance. Real talk. When I get my money, I'm thinking of just having like a chauffeur. Legit. That's why I need me a chick because I'll just have her become the chauffeur. Real talk. You can just drive me around. That's all I really need right now. I mean, I need a chick who can drive. If you a girl and you can drive and you hear me talking on my show, all you got to do is come down here. That's all you got to do. If you halfway good looking, we all right. Real talk. Y'all don't get it, man. I'm a hustler from the hood. I'm trying to get this money. That's all you got to do. Just show up. Show up with your vehicle. I mean, let me know. Try to let me know on the show, but like that you're coming. Like, but like just show up and that's it, and say yeah. Like, what I mean? I'm a chill with you, and I'll ride you around everywhere. That's all I need. Real talk. You know what I mean? Like, and if you'd help me with everything as much as you can, that'd be cool. I don't use people. I don't take advantage of people. I just do me, man. Feel me? But yeah, man, like this is the direction I want to go is with the street ball tour. That's the conscious decision I made, and I think it was definitely divinely orchestrated. And I know it has the potential to work. Definitely. Feel me? It has the potential to work. You know what I mean? But other than that, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, it seems like everything that exists in reality, these people don't want to talk about. You know what I mean? I mean, you typing comments doesn't do anything for me, but make me feel better about myself because you're talking about you. You see what I'm saying? What other people have going on doesn't dictate anything about me. So, like I said, it just has to make sense. That's all. It has to be coherent English. But yeah, man, the street ball tour was a success, man. I enjoyed doing it in Minneapolis. Minneapolis was fun, man. I like going around the skyways. Like I said, I mean, how many places I traveled? I was in Green Bay, Minneapolis. I've been to New York. I've been to Florida. I've been to Arizona. I've been to Georgia. I've been to North Carolina. I've been to Cali. I've been through New Mexico. I've been to Arizona. Um, I've been through a lot of other states. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been around, bro. I've been in Virginia just for a little bit on the streets. Like, I mean, I was driving, but like I was having a lot of action in the street in Virginia and New York, up in Albany and New York City when I was younger. Everybody was scared of me, so I don't know, man. I mean, that's what I'm about. I'm about traveling and making money at this point. Not none of this other stuff. That's what I truly wish that I could do. If you want me to be 100% real with you, is just travel and like backpack and make money. But like I said, that's what I need. I need me a chick. I mean, y'all showed me that because I wasn't even thinking like that. So thank you. You know what I mean? Like, if it ain't Christina, whatever. I mean, whoever. Like, I need a chick. Real talk, because like that can actually help me though. I need a chick with a license that drives. You 100% right about that. See, they want to like exempt me, like I'm not like, yeah, I don't get special weird treatment. Like I'm just like everybody. I'm trying to make it in the world, and I need help to get where I'm going. Just like everybody. That's the thing. They all do it. They try to do it down here to me. It just has to do with my aura because I'm a divine being, and my aura is so strong that it attracts, these different people that have whatever their major issues are. This is part of it, man. Feel me? But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited about it, man. Honestly, I'm excited about the tour. I don't know why anyone would say it's not going to happen. If I get the $1,000 bonus, I can get it jumping right away. I have everything set up already, especially like with the courts that I can use. I got that already on autopilot. That's unlocked. That ain't even a problem. All it would be is just paying the traveling cost to move around. I could move around between Dallas and stuff like that. I could do it in Dallas. Honestly, I think Dallas would be an exciting place to do it, but it's not very safe. And I just don't like Dallas because of that, because I went through all the roughest areas of Dallas and I know how it really is. And I'm getting older and I ain't trying to deal with it. I understand the reality that if I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time, I mean, I'm Batman. I can probably make it out of it, but it's just not the position that I should be in or deserve to be in. I don't play around in Dallas, bro. I go in Dallas. I mean, I was walking all over the street in Dallas by myself every day. Like, yeah, I've been in the worst places in Dallas. You know what I mean? With around the worst people. I mean, I run Dallas. That's why when they talk about these other fake rap artists like Yella Beezy or whatever the hell his name was, or Mo 3, I laugh because they wasn't nobody in Dallas when I was there. Real talk. When I was in Dallas, like you could tell real quick who's who in Dallas. You ain't got to have money either or a ton of money to be someone in Dallas. When I was in Dallas, I was still trying to work to get that money for the property taxes for the 50-acre property I sold for $100K. Like I said, we stay making hundreds of thousands of dollars over here. These people can't tell me nothing, so they upset. So when you type, it doesn't do nothing to me but make me feel better. You feel me? Like I said, ain't nobody done what I've done. Nobody. Bank accounts with over $300,000 in them, like it ain't none. Made millions every year consecutively. You feel me? Like, I don't understand. It's such a big deal to start over and rebuild. I mean, I've explained. I got targeted. You're gonna have to start somewhere, right? Right. The last time I made all this money, I was forced to spend it. So now we turn around. I'm in the best position ever. This is the position I want to be in. You can't have money all the time. That's not how it works. That's not winning. So if you're not willing to listen, I'm not willing to talk to you. Feel me? Because you missing jewels. You missing jewels that I'm saying, man. Like I said, if it wasn't for struggling, I would have never been able to build this business. How am I going to do the street ball tour if I don't have an avenue to market it? You ever think about that? You could do a tour on your own, but it don't mean nothing if you don't have the marketing ability, right? See, I'm worldwide independently on my website. You got to understand, I'm going to be able to use TyreeSneak.com to market and promote the street ball tour too. Hold up. Ah, oh, I thought I hit mute. It's all good. But yeah. I mean, I think it was a net. That wasn't good. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna make it happen, man. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make it happen one way or another. You know what I mean? It might not be the easiest thing in the world, but it's just if I can do it, it's got to happen. Feel me? Because I got to get the spread. You know what I mean? And I just know that that's gonna give me the ability to do it. So we'll see. I don't know. I might be able to get me a basketball today. I just wish I wasn't the one paying for it. I really wish y'all would step up and help, man. Like I said, y'all got the Cash App, $sign God 2023. It's right there in your bottom left-hand corner. PayPal is nothing but venom at AOL.com. Venmo is at Sub-Zero3207. I need funds, and that's it, man. Like I said, I'll have the link. I'll talk to anybody and everybody, pretty much. Maybe not if you're banned from the program, but I mean, I want people to interact and get involved in this. I mean, this is a big deal, what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? And like I said, I can really play. So if I have to start in these shoes, I'll do that. I don't know. I got to figure something out. The thing is, the shoes like this, see, y'all don't get everything costs money. Shoes like this, it's not going to work with my ankle because basketball, you got to really be on your ankles a lot, and it's just not going to work. And I don't want to put myself in that position. So you see what I'm saying? I could try to do it, and I'll try, but hopefully I'll be all right because they're not made for basketball. They're like skateboarder shoes. Then he was saying something. He said you're playing in Knights or whatever. I don't think you knew what kind of shoes they were, and I don't think they were called that. I think you're again completely off. But I know that I had a cool pair of shoes. I might still have them. Y'all don't know me. You don't know how I move. I might still have them. But yeah, I pick up all sorts of cool stuff out there, man. Like I said, I mean, I shop at like different thrift shops and stuff. So like I'd be getting shoes. Even my boss was like, "Man, I want those shoes." He's like, "How the hell did you get those?" I'm like, "At the thrift shop. That's how I get my clothes." I always would get my clothes at the thrift shop. Like I'd be getting Gucci and Prada, whatever I want for super cheap. That's what I'm saying. Like people don't understand. Like when I get money this turnaround, that'd be the first thing. Like you think I'm gonna go to I mean, if I had the money, I have the money, I could do whatever. But like you don't always have to go to like San Marcos outlets. Like if you're gonna go to the outlets, you're gonna get something that's top of the line. You better. But you can go to thrift shops and find like name brand everything. You could be decked out in gear real quick. That ain't nothing. Once I get the bread, you'll see my apparel change real quick. That ain't nothing. I ain't worried about that. That's easy. And that's the thing. Now I'm smarter, so like I can get all my clothes from thrift shops, thrift stores, super dirt cheap. Not to mention I can start a whole clothing line and then build on my own clothes if I want and create my own brand, right? What was the name of the clothing brand again? Oh, the Tycoon thing. I don't know if I'm going to use that. I might change it. I got to see. It was a cool logo though. Probably will. Probably use that. Boss Tycoon. I'm a boss tycoon. Go ahead and make room. But yeah, man, I know people digging the music. TyreeSneak.com is out. It's worldwide. I'm a superstar. Don't matter, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm doing well, man. I'm not like where I want to be quite yet. I mean, If you want to say I'm struggling, that's fine with me. I could care less. I'm, struggling in my own way. You're gonna always have to struggle when you're rebuilding and you're doing different things. That's the life of an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? Like as an entrepreneur, bro, that's the point, man. You're going to put yourself in different positions. Anybody who holds money, you're never going to accomplish anything. And my results prove that and speak for themselves. So you can't say nothing to me because my results prove what I'm talking about. If you hold money, you ain't never going to win ever, because it means you're dependent upon money. So you don't have the experience that an entrepreneur like me has, so you can't make these things happen. And if that's not true, then how come y'all don't have a monetized platform? I'm gonna keep on repeating that until you understand that you have no choice but to accept reality. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I mean, I'm doing different things. I'm creative. Like I said, if I want to dress up in a cow costume and dance, I could do that. I could do whatever I want, man. I saw a chicken hat at one of the little thrift shops the other day. They had a chicken hat. I could put the chicken hat on and start doing dances. Do whatever I want. That's crazy. I don't care. There ain't no shame in my game, homie. You feel me? And it's gonna get mad views. That's what people don't get. It's a media company that I built. I'm the CEO of it, so I do what I want to do. Golly, man, can we take any longer? Ooh, that didn't feel good in my eyes. Is that really just the glare of the sun? What the hell are they driving? Ow. Look at this one. No cars and takes an hour. They all packed into to a vehicle like sardines. Unbelievable. That's my whole point. These people down here, they only going to help their own. That's why they all know it and they stay away from me now for the most part because they know I'm not with it. That's all they do is help each other. They ain't gonna do nothing for me. They not on my side. I don't even get, bro. This place here, it ain't safe, man. Y'all act like it's safe, like I'm in some nice area. Ain't no such thing as a nice area out here. It ain't safe out here. You know what I mean? That looks like a dude right there might be getting fresh out of jail. Does that sound safe to you? You feel me? Like y'all act like I'm Batman, like it's fake for no reason. Like, bro, this is not a safe place, man. You know what I mean? It's real out here. You're in the lion's den out here. This is the heart of it. Feel me? And it's a border town, So if I'm Batman in a border town, you know I'm real. You know I'm a boss, right? Come on, bro. Can't fake that. So, like I said, man, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to get the tour jumping. That's what I want to do. I'll be back. Let me see if this works out.